Alright, so this is telling. Okay. Remember I said, like, the Great Lakes, I think, are pretty significant here? Okay. And the whole, like, I don't know, Michigan, Minneapolis kind of thing. In terms of the terrain evolving. Now, I like this. This seems like something that will cleave where, like, the Mississippi River goes. Okay? Think of it as, like, the Nile. Okay? We will, you know, like Moses or whatever, he made the V in the water. Okay, well, I think what's going to happen here is that light's going to have to bend harder because I think this is where the bubble's going to join to the other bubbles. So I think, like, optically, this is going to, like, literally open up. But I don't think it's going to change anything. I don't think it's going to be a havoc or anything. I think that that's going to be, like, the new, like, Oceanside. Because you have to always follow what rich asshole people do. Now, I hear that there's a lot of, like, the really shitty farmland. Not shitty farmland, but I know, like, a lot of the cheap land in the States are being sold to, like, foreigners, like, from China and Japan and stuff. Like, people are getting in on buying not really good real estate. And you're wondering what that's all about. Imagine if the maps change. Imagine if, you know, a lot of stuff happens. And this becomes, like, the new coastline of an ocean. And a bunch of rich assholes are getting in on buying it up. Oh, it never changes with these assholes, eh? Doesn't, eh? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power so that they get the nice things and you don't get them. You're not allowed to have nice things in this life. Only assholes of life are. Because they think that they deserve it. Okay? This is not me. This is fuck. Okay? It's not like the comedian has a giant 5-point star on his shoulder or anything. Dodecahedron testicles, you know? Reservoirs for the battery. I just find this was telling because everyone thinks this is like gonna flood and all this crap. I think water will be there, but just not how you think of it. Anyway. Now, Vancouver would be like up here. Okay? So just imagine that like opened up or something to the Pacific. Think what you want to think. Whatever. I'm just making you think, which I find it's something probably new for most of you. Challenging. I don't like to be challenged. Well, the devil doesn't give a shit. Oh yeah, and I went back to this and I started counting more because I was told I missed a few. So there's not 18 13s, okay? There's not 18 13s. So far to date, I've gotten to 35 13s. Because you have to account for all the... You gotta look for all the 3s, okay? Next to all the 10s. And a 1x2. Or you gotta look for like an 11 next to an 11 for the 2. Or an 11 next to 11 for the 2. Or 11 next to the 10 for the 2. You know, 2143 is just a 10. It's next to a 3 and a 3. 712 is next to a 3, and that's a 10. There's lots more. So I counted 35. Now I went and updated my description as I was doing it. Okay? Yeah, bear with me. I think it's important. I want to do a whole video on it, so yeah. Now, yeah, description. Alright. Thanks someone who put out some extra 13s, okay? There's more than 18. MS2 5x8s just in general. And then they pointed out, you know, this is a 10, you know, and that's a 3. Makes sense. And then I found that and that. There's 2 of these. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. If I count, you know, 1, 2, 3, and the 1, 2, it's like 3 2s and 2. It's like 3 2 2. Anyway. So the initial 18 and the new 8 would make it 26, like God. Or 13 times 2, because there's 26 for the 1x2's worth of 13s. So I thought that was interesting. But then I found another one, and I was like, or 2 more other ones, and I was like, ah. So maybe it's like the +1 and the +1 for the 2 and the 6. It's like 26 plus 1 plus 1. Which is 28. If we are the n+2 reality, that makes us the Austin Lee, that makes the Austin Lee Meredith connection N, because, you know, it's lower, not the other way. So ALM isn't the N plus 2 of God, which is 28. I think it's N minus 2, which is 24. But anyway, that was just me thinking out loud, because I found the 24D and I thought it was kind of interesting. I found it was rather synchronistic. And then I said, wait, I found another one. You know, 3, 7, 12. Missed it. So then I said plus 1 for the 26 total. So 29. So plus 1 for 2, plus 1 for 6, plus 1 for 26 makes 29. Back to Watchman code with the Elenin 911 paradox. And I said, wait. And then I saw these fucking little bastards here. So that's another 4. That's your 33. And then I found another 2. And 35 total. And I said to myself, if everything has an invisible 8 around it, 35 is 38, 58. You need 38, 58 magnets. Total 4 types of magnets in the cellular energy device. See? When you account for all the invisible bubbles or 8s that encircle everything. So I don't know, do my math again, but I think there's 35 13s, 35 13s. Yeah. Good. And just save that. Cool. So yeah, I'm tired of staring at it.